The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Today we're gonna talk about Tay Savage. Recently, just reported that he's set to be released sometime in 2025 after his recent parole violation. Pretty much, man. A lot of people been speculating online what exactly his parole violation was for. I believe it was, the Chubbs B-Day shooting that happened. But it don't really say what his exact cause was. It just say parole violation. So pretty much, man, he had to have some type of police contact. But man, John Wick himself, man, he gonna be locked up to 2025. But that ain't really that bad, but hopefully, that be the end of his parole. Maybe, he probably just gonna max out and just finish it out. For those that don't know what max out mean, sometimes when you on parole and you get in trouble, you got a chance to either get back out on parole or you could just ride out your time. And that's what I believe Tay Savage is doing. I feel like he just about to just ride his time out. So when he come home, he ain't got to worry about, the checking in and the drug tests and all of that. He can move around, be a free man. His rap career started to take off. He be in and out of town. So it'll just be good for him to not have law enforcement looking over his head every 5 seconds, or having to miss shows or miss business opportunities because you can't travel out of state of Illinois, But Tay Savage being a rapper and, him about to take off, he gonna need to travel, go to Cali, go to Atlanta, go to Miami, all of that. And by him being on parole, I'm pretty sure it was holding him back. And also, like I said again, the police contact. Anytime this guy has any type of police contact, it's automatically violation. So who wants to deal with that, Especially in his lane and the type of music he talk about, he gonna have to keep them around him, So I think it's just best for him to go ahead and just walk out the rest of that time. You got to think, what, 10, 12 years ago, he got sentenced to 20 at 50%, so he did about what? Pretty much 10, close to 10 years. So, he probably only got like less than a year left of time, and then he can walk that whole 20 years down, and I think that that's the best for him, but like I say, his mugshot been going viral on the internet, and they say that he's set to be released in 2025. It don't say the exact cause of his parole violation. It just say parole violation, but y'all can go look it up. His name is Dwayne Timberlake. Y'all can go look it up. It's on the website right now if y'all don't believe me. But like I say, it say that he definitely gonna be released sometime in 2025. Um, if you really think about it, it ain't really that long. A lot of people say, "Dang, 2025," but if you think about it, man, it's pretty much May already. So he ain't really got but what, 7 months left of this year. So he probably be home like what, 10 months. But like I said again, in Tay Savage's situation, by him being a rapper and traveling, I think the best for him to do is go ahead and walk that little parole down, man, because they gonna keep messing with him, man. And his line of work and him traveling, he gonna be around certain things that a parole officer may not approve of. And him having to go to state and do shows and do all of that, it ain't really worth it having law enforcement over your head every 5 seconds, So I think he doing the right thing by just going ahead and walking it down. Some people can't handle being in there for 10 days. But at the end of the day, man, if you did 10 years, man, what is 10 months, man? So go ahead and walk that down. Tay Savage, come out, man, get back to being your money, being positive, man, and saving these kids, But for all the kids out there, man, this just a life lesson for y'all, man. When y'all in them streets, man, a lot of times when you get in trouble, man, sometimes, man, that charge or that felony, man, could follow you a long way. Tay Savage didn't know that he was gonna blow up and become a big time rapper. But look, that parole is stopping him from really reaching his potential. You get what I'm saying? But that's a mistake that he made 10, 15 years ago. But the moral of the story is that a lot of time when we younger and we youth, we make mistakes, and those mistakes can follow us into adulthood. So if you got a chance and you got a good record and you ain't got no felonies, no nothing, keep it like that, man, because I'm trying to tell you, when you get a felony on your record or you get in a position like NBA YoungBoy or King Von where you worth millions of dollars, but you still got legal troubles, it'll drive you crazy because it's like, I done worked so hard, man, to get all of this money and I can't really enjoy it. Like Tay Savage locked up right now and he probably working with $1 million right now. But think about it though, you know. But it's off a decision that he made when he was broke, poor, didn't have nothing, you know. But that's what happens when you commit felonies and you do stuff in your past life. It'll follow you, you know. But I wish this brother the best. You know, he was on the good route, you know, trying to save kids, you know, speaking positive. You know, he just got caught up in some stuff that he did 10, 15 years ago, you know. But I'd rather him go ahead and put that behind him so he can get out and get to his money, you know. But for the kids out there, man, just use Tay Savage as a life lesson, man. Sometimes, man, it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out of it, you know? I'm going to say it again. It's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out, you know? And a lot of time, these states, man, when you get famous and you get a name and they know you on parole or probation or all of this, they going to make you go through a wall, you know? They going to be up your in your business and stuff like that because they want you to slip one time. Like they was waiting on Tay Savage to do one thing, and he gave them that one thing, you know, and it had to be some type of contact with law enforcement, whatever that case may be. But whatever it was, that's what got him locked up, you know. But they were just waiting on him to make a mistake, you know, and he gave them that one thing that they needed, you know. And it's sad to say, man, that a lot of times, man, that they lock up the people that you need out there to change the world and some of the leaders that you need. But at the end of the day, you got to take responsibility and accountability for your actions. But I wish Tay Savage the best, man. I know he gonna knock this 10 months out, come back, get to his rapping career, get to saving these kids, you know, get to keep pushing the, you know, his Muslim mission, you know. And I gotta give his brother his credit, man. But he just made a terrible mistake when he was younger, and it's just followed him to his adult years. And like I say, some people probably would have tried to hurry up and get back out, but Tay Savage, he gonna knock out that little 10, 11 months, man, and wrap up his parole. And he gonna come home and he gonna be able to travel, do whatever. He's still gonna be a convicted felon, but he gonna be able to travel. He ain't gonna have no restrictions. He ain't gonna have to tap in, none of that no more. So I think it's best for him to go ahead and do it that way anyway. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. Y'all let me the D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?